but it's true.
What's the point of what we do? We're financial planners, certified financial planner. We also are experts. We've been recognized as being experts with the FERS rules and the CSRS rules and the TSP rules and all the things that are associated with those programs. Also with the insurance programs. What's the point? What's the point of what we're really trying to do here? For some firms it may be the point is to make a sale. For some people it might be that they're trying to predict the future. And some people might say, they're just really trying to create a way to say, hey, we've done everything we know to do, and we've covered our responsibilities, we've covered our liabilities. We're just trying to make sure that we cover ourselves. So what's the point of what we're trying to do? I have a client who is with NOAA, the National Weather Service, basically, and he was talking to me about the probability of being right when you're thinking about the future. And so we were talking about planning and how to planning. What good is the planning if all we're doing is trying to predict the future, since we don't know what the future is going to hold? He said that as a weather person, that if he's predicting what the weather's going to be in the next 12 hours, he's typically over 80% correct. But if you stretch that out past one day, then it goes down to about 60%. And if you pass that out into the second day, then it goes down to about 40%. And anytime you go past 48 hours, they're just guessing. So even someone like a weather person who has all these instruments, things in space, and being able to tell you what's happening with the air currents and so on and so forth, even when they try to go out 3 days, they say they're just guessing. So I think that's amazing, really. And who are we to say what's going to happen in the future? So really, what's the point of planning for the future? And what's the point of what we're doing with the investments? What is it that we're really trying to do here? So I've got 4 things for you. The point of our planning for the future, whether it's retirement planning, investment planning, estate planning, whatever it is, what we're trying to do here is create flexibility. We know that since we can't predict the future, that we have to be ready to be able to make adjustments. And so the whole point of planning is not to try to make something just to try to make something happen, because we don't know if it is going to happen. But what we're trying to do is get ourselves in a point of flexibility, financial flexibility, mental flexibility, emotional flexibility, relational flexibility, because we're going to have to make adjustments in each one of those areas when we don't reach a goal or we change our mind about a goal. So planning is not so much about let's make this future happen as it is let's be ready for whatever happens in the future. That's planning. Number 2, why do we use planning software? Basically, it's about simplicity. It's about to make it as simple as possible for you. And we've had software where they can give us this much paper, and so really all that's saying is look at all the work we did. And then we've had no software, and we've just had calculations on a sheet on a yellow page. So what's the point of using the software? Again, it's all about simplicity. How can we really get all this information into 1 page or 2 pages, maybe 3 pages, so that you see it, you understand it, and you not only have to read it, but you can see it. It's like a map, and you understand it, and it's like, okay, this is where we can go. I see a big picture now. That's why we use software. The third thing we do is risk analysis, right? Your risk analysis. What is it about you that we need to understand in investing? And really all that is how do we put you in a position where you can maintain self-discipline, where you don't panic. You might be afraid, but you're not going to panic. You might be concerned, but you're not going to make rash decisions. And if we can put you in that position where you can maintain self-discipline as an investor, you're going to be more successful. So that's why we do risk analysis on you. And then we do investment analysis, the risk of the investment. What's the portfolio going to do? Portfolios have behaviors too. So we want to understand what the portfolio is capable of doing, how it's capable of behaving, and how bad can it get and how good can it get, so that we help you set realistic expectations. So what's the point? The point is that we feel like if we get you in a point of flexibility by making things simple, by getting you in the right situation where you maintain your discipline, and that the portfolio behaves in a range of behavior that we have understood it to do, we think that we put you in a position where you can make your best efforts to make that future happen. But if it doesn't, you're going to be okay anyway. And that's what this is all about. It's making sure you're okay.